Hello, hi, how are you guys? Haley Ann here. Some nice little decorations that have yet to get hung. It's kind of just chilling in the background for a little bit. But I kind of want to come at you all. I like doing life updates because I feel like life just changes. And I don't know where the month of January just went, but it flew by. And I was like, oh, gravy biscuits, where did it go? I have no idea. We're in February now and it's crazy. And I feel like my life is absolutely crazy at all times. But I kind of wanted to share with you all what the Lord's been doing in my heart and how the Lord's been working in my life, because I just like to share that like as an encouragement for you guys. More of like a praise item slash prayer item, kind of all combined in one. I'll try to keep the video super short, but there's kind of like a story about what's going on. So my mother-in-law sent me a link to this summit. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the first name because I have no idea how to pronounce that, but it's a summit held by Lisa Harper and it's for women's leadership. And she was like, oh my gosh, I really think you should go. It's right outside of Nashville, so it's, you know, a couple hours away. She's like, I really think you should go. And I was like, okay, well, like I'll think about it and look into it and stuff. And you know, a couple weeks later, my husband was like, oh, well, like, I'll set up a GoFundMe. We're going to get you to go. It's going to be fantastic, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, okay, great. In my heart, I'm still kind of apprehensive about going because I don't really feel like I'm a teacher, as weird as that is, even though I'm sitting here making YouTube videos right now. I didn't want to take up a spot that somebody else could, like, go and like use that knowledge. I don't know, that's just that's just me being like, it's not for you, you're not worth it, don't go, you don't need nothing out of that, just continue plucking away. But I kind of set like some expectations in my heart. I said, Lord, if somebody like donates enough for the ticket at least, then I'll go. So like same day, my husband set up the GoFundMe, and same day somebody that we know donated the money for the ticket. And I was like, oh. And part of me was like, oh no, I've got to go now. But at the same time, I am super excited. I spoke with my therapist and was just like, should I go? Should I not go? Like, I don't feel like, I don't know. I personally just didn't feel like I was worthy enough to go, as like crazy as that sounds. But she was like, no, I mean, like, you've got to build a repertoire to like get you to where you need to be. She said, you know, like going to these things and these summits and these leadership conferences, like it's all going to give you, you know, tools in your tool belt to like, you know, go forward. And I was like, okay, cool. So I am excited. I'm a little nervous and a little apprehensive because like going to something like this is just, especially alone, is not my thing. So it's definitely like me taking a huge step of faith in this. And you know, there's a few other puzzle pieces, like, you know, somebody that I know is potentially gonna give whatever's remaining of the money for my trip. There's potential that my dad can get me a room for free, which would be super stellar. And if not, to me it's the thought that counts. I'm just like, I just love seeing how the Lord like takes different steps to like push me forward even when I'm not ready to go. He's like, no. It's kind of like a mama bird pushing her baby bird out of the nest. It's like, no, you're leaving now. So that's just kind of how the Lord's been working in my life. And some of these things, like, I might not get a room for free. Like, stuff might not work out, but it's just how things are like, you know, it's like laying a foundation. Do you know what I mean? And it's little encouragements that are like giving me confirmation of like, yes, this is what I need to do. Yes, this is where I need to go. Because I've been feeling really stagnant, I'm not gonna lie. And I've also been struggling a lot with spiritual warfare. And it's been really, really tough. Like, it's been wearing me down very quickly, like throughout the day. I feel like at times it's like a light switch that like my mood just like changes and there's not really a reason why. I think I'm just overwhelmed with kind of what's going on around me. So there's been a lot of spiritual warfare. So if y'all could be praying for that, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, the Lord is good, and he is working, even though I'm kind of like, it's okay, you don't have to work anymore. That's just me being like apprehensive and nervous to like jump into things that I know that I need to be doing. So yeah, the Lord is working. The Lord is good. He's good even when it seems like it's quiet as well, which up until this point, it's been very quiet. There's been not a lot of confirmation, not a lot of signs, not a lot of, just a little bit of a lot of studying, and a lot of just trying to connect with the Lord in different ways. And so this is just kind of like how he's been like showing me things right now recently. And I just wanted to share that with you guys in case y'all are like needing encouragement, because I've been through a pretty like quiet period with the Lord where I feel like he's just not said much and not shown me much. It's just kind of like, wait, be patient, I'm working on it. It's kind of how I feel like I was in. So that's kind of what's going on, what's been working in my life. And I just thought I'd share that with you all as like an encouragement that if you're in like a still period, don't fret, don't worry. Stay fervent, in your walk with the Lord, and just make sure that you're seeking him and you're doing sort of like your due diligence, if you will. Because he's there whether he's quiet or not. He is there with you. And like I said, God is good even if he's not what we would consider working. He's working behind the scenes. He's working on stuff that we cannot see, which is pretty much what's been going on in my life. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, to share some encouragement, and I will chat y'all later. Bye.